Well, hello friends and subscribers and welcome to Starry Hilder's Couch. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to try to liven it up a little bit for you guys at home. Usually, I'm in a crouching position, and I'm sure some of you have gotten really used to me being in a crouching position. Sometimes I even have people tell me that it hurts their back when they watch me. So through this whole winter, you're going to find me doing more videos inside the house where it's nice and warm and toasty. We got the wood stove going back there. And I'm going to be sitting on this couch talking to you because I have had a lot of questions still, continually, that has been posed to myself and Mr. Hilder about how we got to this point financially. So many of you friends at home are very serious about becoming more independent with your finances and really looking at a debt-free lifestyle. So the series is going to continue as we offer some of the things that we incorporate in our daily life to keep us self-sustainable, independent, and debt-free. So this is the one of many. And today, drum roll, what else is Starry going to talk about? Well, something that you probably would have never thought. Yeah, brace yourself. Oh, and look at what I got. Oh, Sprig has a credit card. Oh, wow, this is amazing. There's credit cards on Starry Hilder's Homestead. Plastic? Really? Really? I bet that is surprising a lot of you people at home. This is the thing. We know society runs on plastic. We can't get away from it. Our daily purchases, our internet purchases, you go to the gas station now, you slide it in and you get, you get gas. You go to the grocery store, they got their little things there, you slide it, you get your groceries. It just seems that almost everybody from the youngest person to the oldest person has a credit card, right? Now, we also know that credit cards, can suck you in. They can lure you in. One you get like one, right, which is really great. You're all happy and you slide, and then pretty soon you start, accumulating, some bills with that credit card. And but then, the credit card companies are really smart. They start sending you more things in the mail. So then you're like, oh, I'll just apply for this one, and you get another credit card and another credit card. And it's so easy. That swiping motion, isn't it? Because you don't feel the ramifications of it right away. It's almost like easy money, free purchases until you get the bill. And this is where we find ourselves today. Americans, we overconsume, we overspend, and then we have way too much debt. And the debt really does stem from credit cards. So a lot of people think, get rid of the credit cards, they're bad, cut them up, and just pay for purchases out of your pocket with cold, hard cash. Sounds good, doesn't it, in theory? Well, okay. This is just, and I'm going to do a real quick disclaimer, because I'm going to talk about what works for us on our homestead. Now, it might not work for some of you. A lot of you may have problems with credit cards and you don't have any restraint. But credit cards can be a good thing. Cash can be, well, maybe not a good thing when you start comparing side by side. So let's talk about this. Yeah, I know I'm going to freak you people out at home. Let's talk about credit cards versus cash. Financial attitude changed. And it changed really because of the internet. Yeah, the internet. We were really a cash-based couple. We believed if you don't have the money, which is good philosophy, you can't buy it, right? When you do have the money, you spend cash, and that way you can stay out of debt. Worked for us for years and years and years. But then the internet comes along, and you have to have a credit card. So I applied for a credit card, got my first credit card. It was an Amazon. And then I would make some of my purchases on the internet. Things that I couldn't get in my little town, like running shoes and, paddles and, even stuff for the homestead. And what I noticed was when I got my statement back, I was getting like points at Amazon. I was getting, I was earning cash back on all different types of purchases, like 1%, plus they were giving me 2% back at like gas stations and drugstores. So I was looking at my statement and thinking, wow, I'm beginning to see the more I spend money, which I have to spend anyway, I'm actually being rewarded for that. So the first time I realized that, I was kind of excited because I looked at all these points I had racked up on my Amazon card, and I went on Amazon.com, and I was able to buy actually a stainless steel pot for free. It's like they rewarded me. I had all these points and I got my stainless steel pot. Then, ding, 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 the light went on. Suddenly, I was looking at the Amazon card not as, ooh, bad, bad. I was looking at it as, wow, what will pay me consistently money and points for actually spending money that I have to spend regardless. So this is where the mode of thinking starts changing financially, and this too can keep you out of debt. You know, they are about sustaining that debt-free status. You're gonna have to do a little research on your own, and which means getting on the internet and looking like we did for credit cards that offer the best incentives, the best cash back at zero annual fees, and they are out there. Now I'm on a website right here, Best Reward Credit Cards of 2016, and it's really nice because it lays them out for best for travel rewards. We've got one best for bonus categories. We've got this Chase Freedom card, and it's great because you get 5% cash back on one rotating category every quarter up to $1,500 in spending, and then you earn $150 bonus after you spend $500 on a purchase in your first 3 months, and there's no annual fee. So they are out there, and their credit cards are also out there. Say if you have poor credit and you are one of those people that had to cut up the credit cards and start all over the place and you had debt, you can start over with some of these other credit cards that are out there and use it the same way that we're using it, with restraint. Only have one, but use it for your daily purchases, so you can not only start getting the benefit of those incentives and that cash back, but you can start rebuilding your credit. You know, unfortunately, everything relies on credit. Fortunately for my husband and I, the credit wasn't an issue for us because we did think outside the box when it came to our finances, and we were never dependent on having a high credit score. But now that we have the credit card, we are really, really happy that we changed our mode of thinking and is utilizing that for our daily purchases. But again, get online and start. I'm just going through all these Capital One Quicksilver rewards cards. This is unlimited, limited 1.5 cash back in every purchase. We got Discover cards. We'll double all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year. It's just, there's a lot out there. So very worthwhile to start thinking this way. Okay, friends, so I know that what we do here in our homestead to keep financially free may not work for some of you at home, and that's okay. But we really wanted to share what has kept us debt-free on a daily basis. The real point is looking at the long-term plan, because once you get, say, you get out of debt, you pay off your mortgage, you pay off your cars, you pay off your student loans or whatever you have, you still have to live, on a daily basis. We still got to pay, we still got to buy things. We still, we need to eat, right? We need to put gas in our car. So why not be smart about those daily purchases and use those credit cards to our advantage? If you can teach yourself to have financial restraint, I am telling you, this is what has kept us on a daily basis debt-free, and it rewards us. I've gotten so many cool things from Amazon for free, and I've gotten checks in the mail. Wow, I can't get that by using just plain cash. And cash still has its purpose. It really does. So don't cross it off your list. It's good for purchases like, ammo and bulk foods and stuff like that. But I tell you, everyday purchases that you have to make, use a credit card. And be smart about it. We only have one, and we pay that off well ahead of time, so where there's no late fees. Because again, credit cards are really good with sucking you in. So that's our secret here on the homestead. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them. And especially if you're really looking at going off grid and becoming more self-sustainable, we have a whole story of how we did it financially, successfully. And I will share with you people at home and your friends, we have been debt-free since the age of, I think our late 30s. So I think about 30, I was about 38 when we paid everything off and started enjoying this financial freedom. Took a lot of work and a lot of discipline, but it can be done. Yeah, it can be done. And you do have to think outside the box. So everything that we talk about may not work for you friends at home, but I will share in our financial journey to give you an inside peek, and maybe along the way, it might help you on your journey to financial freedom. Okay, until next time, God bless you, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you are a new subscriber, welcome, and don't forget to share the videos. Really important. Share on any media that you can think of, because it really helps us sustain